show you a card trick, and it uses 4 cards. I find that when we use less cards, it's an easier trick. So anyhow, I take these 4 cards, and the good thing about this trick is you only have to remember that one. So I take the ace, if I put it on the bottom and I snap, it comes right back to the top. Now you might think I got lucky, so I'll take that and I'll put it third down. I'll snap and it comes right back to the top. I can even take this and put it over here on the table and it still comes back to the top. I'll take it, put it on the bottom, it comes right back to the top. I'll try that again. I'll take it, put it on the bottom, comes right back to the top. Throw it on the table, comes right back to the top. Now you probably think that I have duplicate cards. Well, they are duplicates, but they're not aces, they're queens. See, that one's a queen, that one's a queen, the third one's a queen, as well as the last. In fact, I have a bunch of queens. I have a queen here, queen there, and a queen here. But I can make these cards anything I want because they're all wild. That's a wild card. That's a wild card. That's a wild card. And so is the last. Okay, let's get into the tutorial. Your setup's going to be Joker, Joker, Ace, Queen. I used the Ace of Hearts and the Queen of Clubs. You can use any set of cards that you want. I find using the Jokers the best because they're identical. Or it's more believable that there's going to be, I don't know. That's just what I use. Anyways, that's your setup. That goes on top of the deck. You tell them that you're going to show them a card trick that uses 4 cards. You deal out the 4 cards like so. You pick them up and you spread them, you give them a little wiggle. As you put them back together, you catch a pinky break underneath the top 2 cards to prepare for your double lift. You tell them, but you only have to remember this one. That's a double. You flip that over. You take this single and you put it towards the bottom. And then you snap and you tell them it came to the top. So now you take the ace and you put it third down. Here's where it's tricky. You're going to have to, from here on out, start doing a series of doubles and triple lifts for the remainder of the trick. The easiest way I know people try to do pinky pull downs where they pull down the bottom card to get ready for the triple. That's too much. You don't have to do that. I use the meaty part of my thumb and the palm here on the cards to push over, and at the same time I hold back the bottom card using the resistance of friction of my palm and my index finger. So when I use the meaty part here and I push that over, see, I can push that over. That's 3 cards there. That's the easiest way. There's no getting ready. You push it over as 1. That's a 3 card. So from here you throw a 3 card, or you do a 3 card pushover and show them the ace came back to the top. This time you take a single and put it on the mat. Then you do a meaty push off 2 cards. That's 2 cards there as 1. And you take it and show them that it came back to the top. Now you do a single and you put it on the bottom. Then you do a flip over a single. You take it, do a double push off again. These are 2 cards. And you put them on the bottom. Then you do a double push over, show them it come back to the top. And you throw that on the table. Then you do a single. Now from here, I like to take the bottom card and just let this ace flip over in my hand. The ace has got to be on the bottom. That card goes on top, and these 2 on the table go on top of that. Now you're ready for phase 2. Phase 2, you do a meaty triple card pushover and show the first queen. You flip it back over, you do a single push off, and then you do a meaty double push off here and show the second queen. Then you push that second card over. Using this second card, when you push this third one over, you use it to flip it, just like so. Then you take it, and as you square these up, you're pulling this card here and switching places with this one under. so it makes it look like it's the last card, and you say as well as the last, and you use this card to help flip it over like so. So this one's here. You just showed this one. You just showed it like so, and as you go to square it up, you're pulling that and switching places, and it's got to be done quite fast. Then you get it together, and here I do a frustration count. I show the queen, take one off the top. Show the queen, take one off the top. I show the queen, take one off the top. That's the frustration count. Now you're set up for the third phase. The way I do the third phase is I do a meaty 3-card pushover. That's 3 cards. A meaty pushover, and that's the first joker. I set it down. I do a double meaty pushover. That's the second joker. Then the rest of these are just singles. Now some people at this point like to do the actual Gemini count, and that's where you taking the bottom card and the top card and you're just pulling the 2 out in between and flipping it over. Okay? And then you'd set that down, then you're taking the 2 on the bottom and flipping it over and setting it down and then showing the other 2. You can do that. However, like I said, I like to keep things simple, so I just do a 3-card pushover, throw it down, 2-card pushover. I think this is a cleaner way and smoother to show all 3 or 4 cards. And that's it.